In a small, secluded village at the foot of a snowy mountain, winter reigned for most of the year. The land was barren, the rivers frozen, and the villagers struggled to survive the long, harsh seasons. Among them lived a young orphan girl named Suna, who had lost her parents to a brutal blizzard when she was only a baby. The villagers pitied her, but they had little to offer beyond their occasional scraps of food and kind words. Suna spent most of her days alone, wandering the icy landscape. One day, while exploring the outskirts of the village, she stumbled upon a forgotten pond, hidden by a thick layer of snow and ice. Though it was frozen solid, she could see the faint outlines of lotus flowers preserved beneath the ice, their forms frozen in time. Intrigued and inexplicably drawn to the pond, Suna returned each day, clearing away snow from its surface. She began speaking to the frozen lotuses as though they could hear her, telling them stories, sharing her dreams, and offering them words of encouragement. "You're still here," she would say. "One day, the ice will melt, and you'll bloom again." The villagers, seeing her strange devotion, laughed at her. "Why waste your energy on a frozen pond?" they said. "Nothing grows here. It's foolish to hope." But Suna ignored their words. Something deep inside her told her that the lotuses held a secret, a promise of life hidden beneath the snow. As the weeks turned into months, Suna's care became a daily ritual. She fetched water from the well to wash away the ice, even though her hands turned numb from the cold. She collected ash from the village hearths to spread around the edges of the pond, hoping it might absorb the sunlight and warm the ground. Her hope was steadfast, even as winter clung stubbornly to the land. One morning, as the first hints of spring touched the air, Suna returned to the pond to find a small patch of ice had melted. Beneath it, a single green shoot reached toward the surface. Her heart swelled with joy. Day by day, more ice thawed and more shoots emerged, until finally, a single lotus flower bloomed, a delicate, pink blossom standing defiantly against the lingering snow. The villagers, curious about the strange girl's persistence, began visiting the pond. They were astonished to see the once frozen lotuses coming back to life, one by one. Their hearts, long hardened by the brutal winters, softened at the sight. Inspired by Suna's devotion, they began helping her clear the pond, spreading warmth and care where once there had been only frost and apathy. As spring took hold, the pond transformed into a vibrant sanctuary filled with blooming lotuses and shimmering water. The villagers, touched by the beauty of the reborn pond, started planting seeds and repairing their barren fields, believing for the first time in years that life could thrive again. When an elder asked Suna why she had devoted herself to the frozen pond, she replied, "The lotuses reminded me of myself. They were trapped in the cold just as I was trapped in loneliness. But I knew that beneath the snow, there was life waiting to bloom. All they needed was a little warmth, a little care, and a little hope." From that day on, the pond became a symbol of resilience for the village, a testament to the power of patience, faith, and the beauty that can emerge even in the harshest conditions. And Suna, the orphan girl who had once been overlooked, became the heart of the village, a living reminder of the lotus that blooms beneath the snow.